I'd like to introduce Carlos Bullock. He's a Mass Communications Media Relations Director. He's a PR man.
Yeah.
You want to use the mic? Sure. Yeah, why not?
Hold on. You got to set up, so might as well. Yeah. I want to thank you, all of you, for having us here. We want to really tell you about what's going on at the reservation, and it's Naskila. You were close. But, you know, I want to introduce all of our group here. We have Miss Yolanda Pancho. And again, Roland Pancho, Tribal Council member. Mr. Clint Pancho. And Mr. Ian Lascano, who's our IT guy from Naskila. And we're glad to have Mr. Doug Searle, who's our GM at Naskila, with us today also. You know, this has been a long fight for the tribe. You know, since closing the entertainment center down in 2002, we have been, you know, actively walking the halls of Congress, walking the state legislature, looking at a way to reopen. When we closed in 2002, we lost 300 jobs. But with those jobs, we lost, you know, wasn't just tribal members working there. There was people within this community. And it had an impact beyond our boundaries, our tribal reservation boundaries. And this is something we fought hard to bring back. And last year, we're about to celebrate our 7th month opening. And it has been a huge impact for the tribe, not only through employment, but just the benefits that we've seen, the people, you know, going to work. And we're going to tell you a little bit about what it's meant to not only the tribe, but what it means to the area, how much money we've generated so far through payrolls. Tell you a little bit about our legal fight. We are still in a challenge with the state, and we definitely are confident that we will win, but again, we do have this legal challenge ahead of us. We're going to fight it head on, and so with that, I want to start with a little video.
Naskila Gaming, operated by the Alabama Coushatta tribe, located on their historic tribal reservation near Livingston. More than 200 strong, full-time workers with full-time benefits. We are your neighbors. Almost 60% of Naskila Gaming employees are non-tribal members. We're bringing economic development to the Big Thicket region. Total annual salaries of almost $8 million, more than $5 million in infrastructure investment since we opened in 2016. Naskila Gaming offers electronic bingo on tribal lands as authorized by the Federal Indian Gaming Regulatory Act. We are an alcohol-free entertainment venue just over an hour north of Houston. 365 electronic bingo machines, a bright, clean gaming center, and our fabulous Timbers Grill restaurant. Naskila Gaming is keeping Texas entertainment dollars right here in Texas. We are Naskila Gaming.
Okay, with that, I want to introduce Ms. Yolanda Pancho, and she was going to give you a little overview about the presentation and a little bit about Naskila. Thank you.
Chicano, that means thank you, how are you in my language. We don't say hello and goodbye, so when I leave today, I'm going to say chichalo, means see you later. Naskila in our language means dogwood. And dogwood is very important to our people. It helped us survive. In the early 1900s, we had malnutrition and disease. We had a population of 2,000, but due to malnutrition and disease, we declined to 200. That was a concern for our people, but we did have dogwood to help us survive. It cured fever and malaria. So that is very essential to us, that word, Naskila. It's helped us survive, and it's going to help us survive now. I really believe that. Today I want to talk to you about a few things. Naskila's gaming overview, legal authorization for Naskila Gaming, state of Texas versus the Alabama Coushatta tribe, about the Alabama Coushatta tribe, and how you can show your support. I want to talk to you about Naskila Gaming. We did open on June the 2nd, and of course you know it's on our reservation, our 15,000 square foot facility. If y'all haven't came by, it's beautiful, beautiful area. We have smoking and non-smoking sections. We have a beautiful Timbers Grill restaurant. We have daily specials, prime rib, we have the works. Y'all have got to give us a try. We even had a Polk County Enterprise, a publishing company, they had their Christmas party there. They were very pleased, so keep that in mind for next year. Our Seven Feather Circle Players Club, as of today, we have a membership of 62,728 members. That's a very good membership. And these guys get exclusive information every month. They get information about promotions exclusively just for them. We also have, we're alcohol free. People kind of get upset in the beginning, but they just get over it just like that. So we're proud of that. I want to talk to you about the economic impact, and that's the payroll. On our payroll, we have 210 employees, 190 are full-time, 50% are non-tribal employees, so we have 45% that are tribal members. And the number of teams in the Polk County, you'll see we have a breakdown. 185 are from Polk County, and they have an annualized salary of $6.85 million. Tyler County, San Jacinto, and Hardin are broken down as well. And we are one of the top 10 employers in Polk County today. The economic impact of the spending I would like to discuss. Since all the monies that we spent as of August 2016 to get the facility operated initiated, we spent $7.3 in Texas and $5 million in Polk County alone. Going forward, in-state spending, we plan on spending $4 million in Texas and $3 million in Polk County. As you know, we have, if you want to go gaming, before Naskila was here, you had to go 190, go across the bridge to go to Lake Charles. Well, folks, today it's just 17 miles down the road, and then you go to Park Road 56, 17 miles. And I want to introduce, this is Miss Vonda. She is our biggest jackpot winner. She won $80,000. And with that, she wants to turn around and buy property in Polk County. So it's going around, it's making its way. So we're very proud of that fact. At this time, I want to introduce Clint Poncho. He's going to talk about the legal authorization for Naskila.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm not a lawyer right now, I'm going to tell you, but I'm going to discuss a little bit about the legal authorization that we got from the federal government. During the fight that we had, we were seeking legal authorization because we don't want, the tribe, the Alabama Coushatta tribe, we want to be honest and very local, and we want to be vocal that we want to be doing everything legal. So that's what we did. We went and sought federal legalization, just like the federal regulatory structure. In 1988, the Congress passed a federal law called the Indian Gaming Regulatory Act, due to a groundbreaking Supreme Court decision which allowed tribes to conduct gaming if the state in which they reside authorizes and regulates certain forms of gaming. Right now, the federal law, Indian Gaming Regulatory Act, created the National Indian Gaming Commission, in which the federal authority regulates all tribal games on Indian lands, and that's on tribal trust lands. And the commission currently regulates 495 tribal gaming operations in 28 states, including the successful Kickapoo tribe, which is located in Eagle Pass, Texas. That's south of us. They've been open for 20 years. So we have finally got our authorization to open legally under the federal law. And the National Indian Gaming Commission has created 3 categories of Indian gaming. Class 1 is considered traditional games such as stickball or hand games that we play in our traditional tribe. in tribal events. Class 2 is considered games such as bingo and non-house bank card games and is regulated by the NIGC and the tribes. Class 3 is considered slot games, table games such as blackjack, and this is in which the players play against the house, and this is the Las Vegas style casinos that you see in Class 3. The tribe has fought long and hard to regain the rightful and legal authorization to open the Naskila Gaming since 2002. And the tribe has been given the federal authorization by the NIGC, and we will continue to protect over 200 jobs that we have right now to protect our employees in their employment at Naskila Gaming. And about the state of Texas versus the Alabama Coushatta tribe, the state of Texas currently has a lawsuit filed against the tribe claiming that we're operating Naskila illegally. A preliminary trial schedule has been set, but we do not think we will be in trial for a few months, and that's on down the road. While the legalities are being set for the trial, Naskila Gaming will remain open for business 24/7. You may have heard there has been a $10,000 fine a day, which has been in the media, that has been placed against the tribe, which is not true. The state has asked the court to fine the tribe, but only if the state prevails in court to shut down Naskila, and if the tribe does not comply with the court's ruling. Right now, we are in the NIGC. They are in favor, and I think we are in legal footing to keep our facility open. And we do ask for support. We do have a website that has support Naskila, and we want to thank you for having us here today. And I apologize for saying the Rotary Club. Thank you for having us today. Now I'd like to introduce Mr. Roland Pancho for the next presentation. Thank you.
Give him an application.
Indeed, we do have a rich history. I've been here a few times talking about history. We originated from the state of Alabama. Matter of fact, we gave the state of Alabama its name when we were there until 1700, when the Treaty of Paris was signed, ceding all land east of the Mississippi, and so we were told that we would not be comfortable. So we followed the French into Louisiana and into Mexico, and coming into East Texas around 1780. So we have been here for a long time. We were part of the Sam Houston's expedition, Sam Houston's successes, and he was a good friend of ours, and we have been fortunate to have him at that time speaking for us in the legislature, and that ended up where we had some land. We were moving around here and there. A lot of times when our people would clear out an area, being farmers, people would come up, hey, that's a good piece of property there. So they go to the county, check to see if that has a patent. No, so they sign their name, come back, and then we go somewhere else. So there's a lot of history all over East Texas. This village, that village, and Long King Creek is also named after one of the Coushatta, I believe, Coushatta chiefs. And it was, the Comanches came exploring, wanted to see if they could explore their land base. And Long King crew chased him out, killed all of them except one. One of them went back. But so they never came back. So our history is such that we protect our own when we have to. Our tribe is proud to have been part of the state of Texas, war for Texas independence. Sam Houston was very wise advising our people to stay neutral, so that in the event one side wins or the other side wins, we don't want to suffer the consequences. So, but we were participants. We helped in and with the settlers moving away from the skirmishes that was taking place. So we are a tribe today, and we are a sovereign nation. Being a sovereign nation, we're just like the Polk County or City of Livingston. We provide health, education. We provide Head Start. Head Start, by the way, serves about 10 to 12, maybe in a good year we'll have 15. But we serve 100 children all over Polk County. So this is funded by the federal government, and the extra funds that are necessary to keep it going is funded by the tribe. We've been doing this for almost 30 years. And for this purpose, Naskila revenues will be helpful in supporting some of the other programs that we have in our community. And it's not like a Trump operation, that money trumps into Trump's pocket, it stays in Trump's pocket. With our operation, we will be supporting all of our community activities, as well as being a good neighbor to Polk County and Tyler County. So with that, I would like to pass this on to Carlos.
Thank you, Roland. Again, the impact that Naskila has had is, has been beneficial not only to the tribe, but to all the families, the team members that work for Naskila. And our goal is to always remain self-sufficient. And we want to, and like Roland said, we want to be good neighbors. We have been good neighbors to Polk and Tyler counties, and we want to continue that. What we have is a way to show your support is we have a website called supportnaskila.com, and we would definitely like to invite you and encourage you to sign up. And if you sign up, it will it asks for your address, and it will send an email to your state representative, state senator, our congressman, our senator, the attorney general, and the governor's office. We want people to know that we are making a difference. We are doing something positive in this area. And like I said, the reason we're here is to give you information. We've had a lot of people talk about us, around us. We want our people, our neighbors, to hear it from us, what is going on, and what our fight is. Like you said, we have the legal challenges. We're not backing down from that. We're protecting jobs. We're protecting jobs in Polk County. We're keeping gaming dollars in Texas. And that's what our goal is. And supportnaskila.com is a way to show your support. Okay. With that, we have another video, a short video that we want to go to.
Tribe of Texas. We have been in East Texas since the 1780s. We were here when the Republic of Texas was formed. General Sam Houston recognized the Alabama Coushatta tribe for our contributions to the Texas War of Independence. Houston then led the effort that saw the Republic of Texas grant the Alabama Coushatta their reservation. When Texas became a part of the United States, the legislature reaffirmed that act, and our sovereign nation has remained in Alabama Coushatta tribal hands since that day.
He thought, and after living with the Cherokees and with the Alabama Coushatta, that people should be left alone to govern themselves.
In 2015, our tribe was authorized by the National Indian Gaming Commission to offer Class II Indian gaming on our tribal land. In 2016, the Alabama Coushatta tribe opened the doors to Naskila Gaming, offering electronic bingo entertainment on our reservation located just off State Highway 190 between Livingston and Woodville. Naskila Gaming means jobs for East Texas. Naskila Gaming keeps entertainment dollars in Texas. Naskila Gaming is a source of self-sufficiency for our tribe. Naskila Gaming helps our tribe provide housing, healthcare, and services for the very young and the elderly. But now, the state of Texas is challenging our right to operate Naskila Gaming.
Sam was probably one of the early libertarians, and I think he'd be terribly upset with the state government for what it is trying to do.
Join the fight. Help us keep Naskila Gaming open.
Leave my people alone. I know that's what he'd say.
We are the Alabama Coushatta Tribe.
Again, it has been a long battle for the tribe, and it's something that we're definitely going to continue the fight for. And one way that we're going to show that the impact we've had on Texas, on February 15th, we have scheduled Alabama Coushatta Day at the Capitol, and we would like to invite all of you to that event. And we're going to have our dancers out there on the south lawn of the Capitol. We're going to have our basket makers, our beadwork, information about the tribe, and like I said, we're going to invite you. We're going to be running ads in the paper. We're going to actually have motor coaches go from the reservation to Austin, and you are more than welcome to join in with us, and just to show your support, or just to come get away for a day. So with that, if there are any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer any.
Carlos, how many, I think you said something about the number of members now. What
We have close to 1,290 members within on the tribal rolls. A little less than half live on the reservation. Over time, a lot of people had to move off the reservation for jobs. We didn't have enough housing. That's something that we want to try to change, is to bring those people back home if they want to come home. Yes, sir.
How big is the reservation?
The reservation currently has 10,200 acres. We started off with Sam Houston granting the tribe 1,280 acres to the Alabamas. And the reason, Alabamas and Coushattas were two separate tribes. But when the Alabamas were granted land, Alabamas asked the Coushattas that they granted them permission to live on the land with them, and that's how we essentially became the Alabama Coushatta tribe. Yes, sir.
Two-part question. When do y'all plan on the lawsuit or court date? And then what are y'all's plans after that? Everybody's always hearing rumors y'all will develop a bigger resort type center.
Yeah, of course, right now we're focused on the lawsuit, obviously. We are going into mediation in January with the Attorney General's office. With that, we will we'll see how that goes and see if anything comes of that. If not, we're not expecting to go to trial until mid-year, June, July. We're in the discovery phase right now.
What's the basis for the litigation?
The litigation is, the Attorney General has pretty much said that since we were closed in 2002, we aren't allowed to open again. What has changed is we have gotten authorization from the National Indian Gaming Commission in October of 2015, which authorizes us, which brought us into what's called the Indian Gaming Regulatory Act. That was something that we had sought for. Most tribes throughout the country are already covered under that act. Our tribe had to actually get special authorization. We're the third tribe in the country. Out of 567 tribes, we're the third tribe that was actually, us and the Tiguas out of El Paso, to get a letter from the NIGC saying that, we had to have special authorization because of the lawsuit that happened in 2002, which closed us down originally. Yes, ma'am.
But don't they acknowledge that it was illegally closed down?
They have acknowledged, and when we were open, we didn't have that authorization that we have now. And so now they have been in a fight with the Tiguas out of El Paso all these years. And since we've got the same letter, within the same week is when we got the letters. I think that they took it as we're in the same boat as the Tiguas because they have been fighting them. Well, we know that we're different. We didn't fight. We don't have an injunction against us from the court. That's why we were allowed to open right now.
Are Representative White and Senator Nichols, where's their stance on it?
Representative White, a few months ago, Representative White had even put something in the Polk County Enterprise stating his strong support and questioning the Attorney General's motives of coming against us. It was very helpful. He has been one of the biggest supporters for our tribe. And Senator Nichols has also been, he is actually seeing the support that Naskila has and is hopefully building up to fully supporting the tribe in the future.
Do you think the legislature has changed to maybe consider it?
We have, of course, the legislature goes into session, in a couple of weeks, and we're definitely going to have our presence in the legislature. But as many of you know, there's been so much turnover, in every session there's a turnover.
Yeah, I guess that's why.
And it's hard to gain traction on getting something through the legislature for the tribe because, we're always educating people before we can even get a bill presented. That's how come the federal authorization meant a whole lot more than trying to get something to the state legislature. But we definitely want our state legislature support because it is a challenge by the state's attorney general. And the attorney general is an elected official.
Would y'all become a level 3 at any point?
To do a class 3, that would involve us negotiating a compact with the state. Considering they're suing us, it's not likely right now. But we are always open to negotiations, and we've always, even when we've had bills in the past go through the legislature, we've been open to revenue sharing. That has not, we're not taking that off the table. We're definitely will look to that in the future, but right now with the lawsuit in tow, kind of hard. Yes, and at this point I want to introduce Mr. Doug Searle, and maybe he can tell you about some of the, and maybe you can answer questions about some of the possible expansions or what we got planned in the future. Mr. Doug Searle.
Well, thank you everybody for having me and having Naskila Gaming here to kind of sell our story, so to speak. To give you a little brief history of myself, this is my 39th year being gaming. This is my 4th tribe that I've got up into gaming. I started out with the San Carlos Apache Indian, who is the tribe of Geronimo. Went from there to the Salt River Pima Maricopa Indian Community in downtown Scottsdale. Built both Casino Arizona properties, and from there I went to Northern California to build for Dry Creek Rancheria Band of Pomo Indians, their casino, and then from there to here. And I'm here because I believe in the right for the fight. As Carlos says, in 1988, the government gave American tribes the right to have, at least at a bare minimum, Class II gaming on their reservation, which is bingo and poker. And bingo is played legally inside the state of Texas, so that thus gives the tribe the right to have bingo. Electronic bingo. And electronic bingo comes in all different forms of bingo, like you see out there at the reservation. It's a machine that looks like a slot machine, but it's not. It's server-based gaming, which means that back in a room, there's a server being that's hooked up to these machines that's actually dropping the bingo balls just like you were in a regular bingo hall, calling the balls, putting them on those machines, and then a winner is determined based upon the call of that game. It's just done electronically. So that's what we're providing there right now. Here in a short period of time, we will be launching the conceptual design phase to add an additional 400 gaming devices and some poker tables out there at Naskila, plus a small Mexican-style venue in the Phase 2 side of things. When that's done, we'll have approximately close to 400 employees. We're going to be adding a couple hundred more employees at Naskila Gaming. From that, once we get done with that, we will start the conceptual design of what the tribe wishes to have is its resort package out there. The resort package, folks, is going to be a wonderful thing for this area. It's going to create hotels, gaming devices, table games, shops, golf courses. You name it, it'll be a total resort package out there, probably creating in the neighborhood of somewhere about 3,500 jobs, which would be very important for Polk County. And as long as I'm alive, I will be fighting for the right for this tribe. I've bought a home here now. I live out there on Cummins Road, Antique Lane. Come see me anytime. I will be here all the time, fighting for this tribe's right. And trust me, we will win. Thank you.
I'm kind of upset because he invited all of you to his house before he invited me. Oh, like Doug said, those are what we want and anticipate in the future. This is a long-term investment. What we've done legally, we've done by the letter of the law. We can't lose these jobs. Like Yolanda says, now we are, the tribe and Naskila put together, we're providing over 500 jobs between the tribal government and Naskila. And, Naskila is very important to our tribe right now, and we're definitely going to fight for our rights. If y'all have any more questions, if y'all have anything else, we'll definitely be around afterwards, and we'll get a picture.
Yep. Thank you very much.
No, thank y'all for having us today.